Hi friends, this is Dr.Avinash Deshpande. I welcome you to yet another episode of Vastu Yash. Today we are going to discuss about Jayalalithaa. I hope everyone knows about her. Jayalalithaa, she is a CM of Tamil Nadu. As the fourth time she is remained as the CM. We are going to discuss about her because there are lot of followers and lot of people who believe in her working, and she is a great woman. Unfortunately, she is now in the hospital, and I hope she will get very well soon. Let us see her chart and why she is such a great leader. Let us try to understand. दोस्तों, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया कि मेरी न्यूमरोलॉजी में आप अगर देखेंगे तो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट वी get a best part of the numerology through these consultations. It is a very simple format of numerology. जयललिता का एक एग्जाम्पल ऐसा है कि जिसमें पर्टिकुलरली यू विल सी द चेंज ऑफ द नेम, कि नेम चेंज करने से क्या फ़ायदा होता है, दैट यू आर गोइंग टू सी इन दिस एपिसोड, एज वेल एज कि जैसे आपने लास्ट एपिसोड में देखा कि 3 और 6 होने की वजह से फिल्म एक्टिंग और करियर और एकेडमिक्स भी अच्छा रहता है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी दैट आल्सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एपिसोड. जैसे कि आप स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हो, जयललिता, शी इज़ बोर्न ऑन 24 फरवरी 1948. वो 4 बार CM रह चुकी है. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट हर ड्राइवर मीन्स सम टोटल ऑफ द बर्थ डे विच इज 2 + 4 becomes 6. So driver is Venus, Shukra, and conductor, which is entire total, that becomes 3. So you could see on the screen 3 and 6 has been underlined because they are driver and conductor. So we include them into the chart. Now, एक जो on the top line, what you are seeing is 4, 4, 4. So out of that, one of the 4 has been put with the circle because when she was in the school, actually her name was Jayalalithaa, so only one A was there in Tha. Now you could see on 2 A's. Actually she is now, when she entered into the politics and after 2001 she started using that name, one more A, otherwise she was using with a single A. So in the school days her name number was 4, which was giving her a very intellectual thinking. So we are going to see one by one about her, and we will understand the 5 which we are showing in the center, which she gets the name because the 5 is the most important number missing in her life, and that is why so many up downs we have seen. She has faced the problems like so many criminal charges and so many other things, unaccounted money or land, and so 30 kg of gold etc. was with her, and so she was facing the cases because of that. So we are going to see today one by one thing. So let's go to the second slide. You will see that when she was in the school, I am showing you, she actually was a very intelligent student, one of the intelligent students she was. तो वो इंटेलिजेंट क्यों है? जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि 492 इज अ इंटेलेक्चुअल प्लेन. सी उसके चार्ट में आपको 492 ऑल 3 digits are seen. You will see that +3, the support of Jupiter is there. That is why no doubt she was good in academics. So that is why when she was in the school, she was a sort of topper. She got actually gold award. Because she stood first in 10th exam, not from the school but from the entire Tamil Nadu state. That is just because 492 linkage. Friends, you are repeatedly you are seeing the influence of 492 for the science graduate or for the intellectual people. That link is very important, and the support of Jupiter, as I am repeatedly telling you. Again, one more thing is she did her schooling or education with scholarship, and she mastered 5 languages: Kannada, Tamil, then Telugu, Malayalam, English, Hindi, and so on. So basically all because of the Jupiter, because her conductor is 3, which is consisting of 1 plus 2. So actually is Rajpurohit, or what we say is the very well recognition she gets, or the education is good on that front. So because of that, when she was in the school, the 4 number, which is representing the Rahu, was giving her help because it was giving the additional brain or quality for the thinking in her academics or career. Now we'll go to the next slide. What you see is when she was not only the academic topper, but same time she was good at dance. So when she was in the schooling and all, then in Chennai, she actually learned dance also. So she was good at Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Manipuri and Kathak dance. So 4 dance formats she has learned, and she mastered that just because again the driver being 6, which is Venus. So guys, you must be now knowing the earlier example which I put, lot many actresses till today are not even a graduate, but that Srinidhi Shetty who got the award, that episode you must be remembering. Again same type of thing, 3 and 6 combination which we saw in her chart. Similarly, Jayalalithaa is also having 3 and 6, one driver and conductor in 3 and 6 format. So naturally she was good at dance because of Shukra. Again she did about 140 films. She was introduced, she was doing a dance performance in one of the program. That time Shivaji Ganeshan, leading actor that time, he saw her and he was very much impressed, and he took her into the cinema. So because of that, about 140 films in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada languages she did, because she was good at all these languages and acted well into it. She got Filmfare Award for 1972, 73, 75 and so many other awards she got. She was known that time as a Queen of Tamil Nadu. So she was beautiful naturally, good looking. Again her expressions are good. Jupiter is ruling, so because of that again looks are there, Venus is there, so beauty, but the beauty which has got a good values, that type of beauty, because Jupiter and 6 Venus combination is there. So Pavitrata ek jo bolte hain beauty mein, that type of thing was there, and that is why people appreciated that her looks even when she was in the films. Later on she came into the politics, and that was the time when due to the Ramchandran, who was CM that time in 1977, he introduced her to the politics. So she joined the politics in 1982. Now we will see that when she joined into the politics, actually someone told her, so basically she understood that she remained 4 times actually the CM. So one of the things is in 1991 was the first time when she was elected as a CM, and later on there were some corruption charges and other things. Now we are going to see why she came into the politics. Naturally friends, because of 4-3-8 linkage. See, if a person has got, as I told you, 4 is the Rahu, 3 is the Jupiter and 8 is the Saturn. Something which is out of the box thinking is required for the politicians, which they bring it down to the normal rule or the acceptancy through the Jupiter, and 8 being Saturn is the continuity, or it is for the masses, because Saturn rules the poor people. So if you have to have the support from poor people, then you need 8. So 4-3-8 is a very important link for the, as far as politics is concerned, and she was having that. Naturally the problem was with her chart was a missing 5. She was not having 5. She was intellectual, or she is rather intellectual, because of that 492 is there. 438 is the application of the brain which she was doing. 816 is the stability link, because all these 3 numbers 816 are the wealth numbers. Because why 8 is a Saturn, which is a banking, which we say something which is a sure. We put the money into the bank, so we don't want that money to go wasted. So 8 is the finance, it is the money. 1 is again a wealth because of the water number. 6 is the metal which produces water. So 1, 6, 8 all are the wealth number, and that is why the good financial stability we could see in her chart. Again, she was getting troubled because of the charges, corruption charges against her, and she was arrested in 1996. So there was some color TV scam and other things. So not many ulta-pultas, or what we can say up and downs, came into her life, or she was facing those type of problems because of the missing 5. So she understood that 5 is not there, and she had enough intelligence to accept the numerology, and that is why she took advice of numerologist, and she said okay, she will put one more A into her name, and that is why from 2001 onwards she started using her name spelling as Jayalalithaa. So one more A was added. Because of that, now the name number goes on to the 5. So what this simple trick has given, देखो दोस्तों, why I am saying the name should be changed, because if your name is not good, see earlier name 4 was coming on 4, which is Rahu. Because of that she was having lot of problems. Because of Rahu, the person starts thinking, and then he gets involved into a lot of legal hassles and other hassles, because he doesn't want to compensate or come down and accept the things. You must have seen, guys, the episode of why Ratan Tata sacked Mistry. In Mistri's case also, Mistry is having 4, which is a Rahu, so Mistry will not easily give away in Tata's case, and that is why he is fighting for this. So again, she understood that she was earlier, if she had been using without A, then the 444 it could have been. Now it is 444, and she got the important number 5, which is what we always say, the center number is the good luck center or Brahmasthana in Vastu. So this is the same energy principles which we are getting 5, which is Buddha or commercial things, and because of that 2 links are set. One is 456, is the most important golden link has been set up, and because of 456 link, a person becomes a unique identity, because 4 is the Rahu. Now the person who has got intellectual power, and he can convert those things into the commercial things, which is 5, which is Buddha, and he gets a lot of wealth and money and everything, fame, which is 6, which is Shukra. So 456 link was set up. And again 258 link, the Bill Gates is always on the top of the financial list, and he's there for a longer time. No ups and downs coming into his life because of 258 linkage. Similarly, she wanted to get a stability into her life, so she got 5, and so 258 link was also set up. Now, naturally her top 4 line is having 492 and other things. Because of that, though she remained 4 times CM and all, but there were charges against her that disproportionate property she is holding, like maybe 200 acres of land and maybe 30 kg of gold and 1200 saris or something like that. This is all because of naturally 492, and one more thing is 816, which is a financial stability numbers. So friends, now you must have understood that how important is the change of the name and what type of career you should go into. Using these ideas, you can set up your life, and if any difficulty is there whatsoever to understand the science in a better way, you can come back to us. My numbers are there on the first chart, so get back to me for any help you want. Thank you for watching our Vastuish channel. Keep on watching our thing. I hope she will improve her health very soon, and we'll see her back into the action. Anyway, all the best for her for coming days. Thank you. The prediction part of her health and other status I'm not going to do over here, but I always wish she to come back and from the hospital, and people, I want the followers should be happy if they see her back into the action. Thanks once again.